sorry. I was on social media.
Same. Smoke Like Gods.
Smoke Like Gods.
.com?
.com.
At Smoke Like Gods on Instagram.
Excuse me. I was quenching my thirst.
What's up, y'all?
We podcasting?
I guess that's what we were doing.
Oh, cast this pod then.
Alright.
We talking about shit?
Shit. We just kicking shit. You know how conversations in the car and the hot box go sometimes.
Yeah. Oh man, I saw that Justice League today.
Oh shit. What you got? Because everything I've seen has made me not want to give them my money to see it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm gonna pirate it or anything.
I'm gonna open it.
But I'm gonna stream it on the internet.
I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open by saying I enjoyed it. I don't feel like it was a waste of my time, or it wasn't one of those movies where you left like this is bullshit. Like it was not for me. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And granted, I mean I definitely love comics. I'm a pretty big Batman fan.
Yeah.
Not the biggest Superman fan. Not the biggest just DC fan, I would say.
Right.
But again, I do love comics. Again, more of a Marvel guy. But it just was different, man. It was a lot of things that kind of set me off. That was just kind of weird. I'm still getting used to the Ben Affleck Batman guy. I need to check out these story arcs you've been telling me about too, so I can get a better feel for the time period that they are in.
Yeah.
But I gotta find the director's cut too. I gotta check that out.
The Batman versus Superman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The theatrical trailer, in my opinion, or the theatrical version, in my opinion, is a totally different movie. Granted,
it's terrible. Like, you can the same opinion translate online. Like when I was looking for it, it's all like, is the director's cut better than theatrical? Yes, like it has to be.
It was a long movie, but the parts that were missing in the theatrical cut, like made the director's cut a movie. Like it was, I was like, wow, this can't be the same fucking movie. I was not that high.
Yeah, I did not enjoy Batman versus Superman, and I watched it in the movies, and that was a movie I left with that feeling pretty much. Like, this was some bullshit. I could have been without this. Saw this months later.
I kind of felt that way about Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, I enjoyed for the action. Again, I'm not just the biggest Superman guy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just amazing. It was. I didn't leave it feeling like, I haven't left any DC movie feeling the way I feel when I leave a Marvel movie. that
I feel like a kid when I leave, like,
when I
mean that in the best way. Like I'm so running out that bitch, swinging from the fucking sky like Spider-Man and shit. Like,
the last Spider-Man, and few can attest to this. When I watched that guy, everybody that sat on the sofa for 30 minutes. Hey, you seen that Spider-Man? Hey, that's that heat.
I'm gonna put it on right now.
Right now.
Let's get it.
Let's go. 2-hour movie, nigga. What's up? We kicking it. Like legit, like
It was very
not when I saw fucking could have watched Avengers the first one before I went to the movies and saw it.
Right.
Was that excited? Waited, went to the movies, saw it, came home, watched it again. Watched it immediately when I came home. Literally, this is a fact. Like,
hey, Avengers.
That's how these Marvel movies have me. Like,
not even Avengers. Like, cause alright, I read this article where Marvel put up the rights to all of the characters to start the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Studios. And the movie that they started with was Iron Man. Yep. So Iron Man was sink or swim for them, and risk it all, baby. Iron Man is amazing.
That's what you gotta do, man. Risk it all.
So
wait, crazy.
And at the top,
and like from Iron Man to Thor to Captain America,
Black Panther. We was just doing this, dog.
Hey.
We was just, and then you gotta throw in fucking Punishers, fucking Daredevil,
Luke Cage.
I'm sorry, Luke Cage.
Jessica
bruh,
Jones.
Yeah, they just switched.
It's
All the
they
way.
just
You
they
said
have a
Agents of
whole
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
man,
Yep.
dog. They got a TV show that's congruent with the fucking movies, bro. Like, shut up,
So,
fuck out my face.
my bad, man. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
way off
I
topic talking
digress.
about Marvel. What do you think about
The movie? And again, I guess I need to. I want to research some storylines to see how close and how they interpreted, but because I really have no basis of where they are, what they're doing.
Okay, so I got a question. You've seen Flashpoint. Flashpoint story arc. Flash goes back in time and saves his mom and ends up changing.
Bro, the way they did
the
this,
world,
like,
but is it?
none of that has happened.
But you remember in Batman versus Superman, Flash comes back in time to talk to Bruce. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
On
bro,
what could be.
this is their introduction.
Okay, so
And he not, from what it looks like, he not even a superhero, no, for real. Like, he not even, like I say, I just run around and push people.
okay.
Like, he's not, he don't work, he not a forensic scientist. He gets that job at the end of the movie. I'm sorry, spoiler alert, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, like that like it's not, I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And knowing the little bit I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really being lost, because it's like, do I know? I thought I knew more. You know what I'm saying? I thought I knew more, but it may be they just rebooted and did some new shit.
Yeah, and I like that idea, but when you stray so far from just
Exactly.
obvious things that could happen.
Exactly. Like the point with the
CGI face, Henry Cavill. All it took was a suit change.
Because it looks
black suit, black,
I think
long hair.
because the way they did it, I don't think, because that would have, I don't know, man. Either way it goes, for me, and I think I get what you were saying, how it kind of got like light, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It started off dark, because it started off pretty legit. Like,
right.
I can't front. It started off pretty legit.
Hey,
the action is dope.
the director's cut of this movie is probably going to be really good. And if anything DC should take from this is that the director's cuts of your movie should probably be released in theaters.
Maybe you need to find some other fluff to cut. But yeah, because I don't want to give too many spoilers away and just tell the movie. I mean, I know this guy doesn't care, but I don't want to kill it for none of our DC fans.
I'm a DC fan. I'm just.
But it's not. It's the movies though.
Yeah.
It's the movies, man. Like, it's the movies, man. Like, it's disappointing, man. But again, I still say go see it. Thumbs up. It was an enjoyable movie. Great action. It was a cool story. It got a little cheesy for me at the end. But did its job. So yeah, man. Check out Justice League, or don't check out it.
Meek recovered from his shit because he just kept doing what he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just kept it pushing.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just did it. But yeah, he was.
Hey, it's funny because this Cam and Mace beef hasn't produced the amount of memes that I thought it was going to. Like, I'm really bored at work. Like, yo, what is going on?
That was quick work though, dog.
It was. It was quick work.
work.
Mace was upset, bro. He was been waiting to curse at people again. This nigga was
gave
like,
me a reason to, Lord.
Fuck this fucking collar.
Yo, you gotta hear him on what was it, Hot 97? Was you listening to it with me?
Which one?
I think it was Mace.
Yeah.
Mace called in the Hot 97.
Dispute.
Yeah. We just gonna float his face right
Yeah,
there.
that's whatever you talk. I fuck with that.
But yeah, dog. This nigga called it the Hot 97, dog, and went the fuck in pretty much. He just set the record straight pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And gave his side. You know what I'm saying?
I just saw Cam on Funk Flex.
Cam was on Breakfast Club too.
That's what I'm sorry. Breakfast Club.
Cam was on Breakfast Club. I saw that one too.
Yeah.
It's funny to me, man. It's funny to me. Bar for bar, you lost Cam. Like, I need to hear the second one. I ain't hear the second Cam.
This is where Cam lost. It's a new era. You're a funny guy. You should have came with the memes. If you had come with the memes, you could have destroyed Mace from ever returning again. Like, I don't understand why he didn't use, like, the show, like, Amen, Touched by an Angel. There's so many shows you could have superimposed Mace's face on a pastor, father, son, seventh heaven. Come on, dude.
Yeah, these are facts.
Like,
these are facts.
You gotta use the weapons available to you, dog.
I mean, that ain't what it was, man. He an old school dude, man.
Who Cam?
Yeah,
he is, but he knows memes, man.
He do, but nah. When the nigga come at you with bars, you respond with bars.
That's true. That is true. But
even if
you can do like Drake and put the memes up too, man. Like, actually, he didn't even. Like, I can't even say he. That nigga
shit was dead after that. that was overkill, dog. That nigga was stomping the dead body, dog. That shit was just flexing, bro. Like, come on, man, get out of here.
Hey, man. Respect to Drake, dog.
Shout out to Drake, man.
That was hilarious. You provided like 6 months of pure entertainment.
That was the art of war at its finest, nigga.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Your body by singing, nigga.
Come on, dog. Come on. That shit was tragic.
Yeah, man.
That shit was beautiful.
Beefs, man.
Back to back.
Love beef. Good
Love
beef is
man.
amazing.
Good beef is entertaining, man. We don't want nobody to get hurt though, man.
Nah, man. That's what I like now. Like, people beef. I don't like it because it's just a whole bunch of people like on the internet talking shit to each other.
This is troll.
But when the bars finally do show up, they're good bars.
It'd be rare, man. It'd be rare.
Most of the beef is these SoundCloud rappers, like the color face.
It just be bull. It don't be fun.
Yeah. Hey, I heard you talking shit about me, dog. Pull up, I shoot you.
Whatever happened? Like, did anything ever happen from
X-Tentacles?
Yeah, I didn't even want to mention that shit.
Migos.
To be real, yeah, dog.
Nah, man.
Of course not.
You don't take that nigga serious
at all, dog.
Yo, if you're talking shit to somebody and they ran for you and punched you in the mouth and then they got on top of you and continue beating you and your homeboy tried to jump in and he got his ass whooped too, that's dead. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have a time to come back and try to whoop. Then you chasing the nigga after he's running up the stairs who wasn't even involved with it. Talking about, look at him. He's running.
You call out some whole nother niggas that it clearly wasn't those guys, dog. This is
which one of these are amigos?
Come on, bro.
No amigos here.
Alright, though. Alright. I'm sorry.
Alright,
I digress.
Yeah.
Never again. We might even.
Hey, man, somebody seek help for that young man.
Please do, man. I wish that man the best, man. I do. I mean, I wish him the best, man. I just wish him the best, man. I don't want to be all judgmental and be talking about a person, even though that's what people do in this skate. But I just ain't that, that's a man.
That's somebody who obviously needs.
Yeah, like I feel like he needs some real help, man. Like I feel like he definitely has some talent, man. I can't knock it. Like he definitely has some talent, dog, and. With some help, I think he can make definitely some great music.
On a note of kind of just weird people in entertainment, like all of these people that have come out like being like sexual predators.
I don't
It's
talk about that shit either. That shit's crazy, dog.
I can't believe it. Like I can, but it's like
I can. Men are pigs, dog. Men are pigs. Power is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. Like, just from the statement that the girl you said, who was it?
Louis C.K.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Just from that statement alone,
yeah.
Like on a level, how can you not? When someone's almost immediately gonna follow through with whatever is even subtly insinuated because they feel this air of coercion because of the pull and the power that you have. Like that shit, that's the level to it. I'm not trying to condone it by any means. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not right. But it just.
How do you know?
I can believe it.
As a famous person, where I guess I'm not famous, nowhere near. But how do you know? I feel like I would know when to pull my dick out. You feel me? Like, I'm not just gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like, I saw there was this lady who was like, yo, if the girl has all her clothes on, your dick should be in your pants. Like, you're just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, look, that's a general rule, and that's a pretty good rule.
That's a good, that's a very good way to fucking assess things.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like that, because I'm not condoning that situation or how that went down, at all. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm just saying, yeah, I can see that being a very big thing. I mean, because just even in a situation where there's with that, just that energy, dog. That energy is no good. Period. Point blank. That energy is no good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think about all the child stars that grew up and had all these issues like drinking and drugs and killing themselves and stuff. Like,
just no fucking telling.
It's despicable, dog.
Yeah.
I think, like, man, people like fucking Terry Big Ass Crews, man. The man got his genitalia groped by an old white dude in a party.
Power,
in front of his fucking wife.
Power. That's how you know. Power, bruh. Like,
man.
And to some degree, these girls in these situations know
where they
know that power though. They know that power exists. Like,
now in the workplace, I can't accept any of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm just coming to work and my boss is like, yo, come in my office right quick. I need to have a private meeting with you. And then she come like sit on my lap and you know what I'm saying? Say for instance I was married, you know what I'm saying? She know I'm married. She come sit on my lap. She come groping my dick, and I'm like, yo, get off me. Mm-hmm. She's like, you know what? If this doesn't happen, I'm gonna fire you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to take this. Like, I'm obviously gonna sue you immediately, but I don't understand. How do you like? There's a level of. I guess there's a level of power above. Somebody
you
who
gotta
is my
peep.
boss.
You gotta peep. All right, let's just kind of run through that scenario. Okay,
right.
So, first of all, I think the industry kind of has something to do with it. But we'll even take that out of the equation. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like in something like music and where a lot of these have been, you're blackballed. It's not just you lose your job here.
You lose your job.
You lose your job, period.
You'll never work in this town again.
Legit. But, okay, absent of that, fucking, alright, you sue them. How long your money? How long their money?
Yeah.
How long can you, because all they gotta do is get their lawyers to keep extending shit. How long can you pay your lawyer? But yeah, like, that's a part of that power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you right. Then what kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, what kind of evidence she can produce? You know what I'm saying? Her pool versus your pool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably know these judges, these attorneys, these lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a whole fucking struggle you're gonna have to go through. Like, I don't even want to say is it worth it. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Can you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's still a lot.
It sucks because there are so many people that it's happened to, and it seems like none of them knew it happened to each other. And if they had known it happened to each other,
that would be dope. Maybe a platform for people. That would be
that's
dope.
kind of why you have to say something happened when it happened. So, like, cause now it's a steamroll. A snowball effect. Yeah, but it's late. 20 years late,
exactly.
15, 30 years late, you know what I'm saying?
I think it still attributes to that power though. Because like I say again, a lot of these are in that industry.
Hey, I'm also misspeaking because a few people have
spoken up, and to no avail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's fucked up. It's so many levels of that shit, and I can't even begin to think of how we can remedy it. Like, men gotta quit being pigs. Of course. Like, that's what it begins with. And that you know the worst part about it, dog. I was on some social media and I seen some shit, and a girl was saying some shit like, all their for it. Like a dude don't never know when no means no. Like pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even when the chick says no, they push a little further, and that's abuse. Period. Point blank. That's you're a predator, nigga. Like you're a sexual predator, and I had to think about that. Like nigga, you've done that. You got to know and still put your hand like. And I felt gross as fuck. Like nigga, hold on, like.
Yeah.
But
is that the game also like?
And I do feel like there is a level of that.
Yeah.
I do feel like there is a level of that, and there's a time where that's a thing.
That's why the line is blurred.
That again, I feel like that very much true. But I feel like there are times when you kind of know, and you know what I'm saying, and there are times when, okay, you know what I'm saying, we playing this game. You know what I'm saying. And again, there are times where you don't know. You just
but
because
that's definitely like I feel like a normal person isn't gonna push somebody. There you can feel the discomfort
that's what I was trying to
of
get
somebody.
to.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
I feel like the people who do things like that, you're obviously sick. Like
just being me, like you never want, so you know what I'm saying. You never want someone to think of you like that, and to know like that they're you know what I'm saying, like that exists, like. Cause I know there are niggas that are just creeps anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That are just fuck that line, whatever.
Man. But
it's you know what I'm saying?
It's a whole culture
so
of nasty motherfuckers out there,
man,
dog. There's a show called Mindhunter on
really
Netflix,
pimps,
dog, and they interview this dude named Edward Kemper, and he's a serial killer, and he's like, this is the beginning of them creating the behavioral science unit or behavioral analysis unit or people like serial killers and deranged people or whatever. So they're talking to this guy, and he's like, "Yo, man, you don't know how many serial killers there are. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find us unless we want to be found." And they just found this dude in Florida who was killing people at random, dog. Like just walking up to people, boom, random people. Like this lady, one of the people he killed, this lady missed her bus. Got on another bus going back to where the stop where she missed and got killed. You know what I'm saying? Just because he was. Yeah, so
that's crazy.
I don't know if it's just the amount of people in the world where these diseases are like rectifying things. Like that's an extreme, like off the wall. You know what I'm saying? Theory, but like. The diseases that people have where they're, you know what I'm saying, they feel obligated to do stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, or people, you know what I'm saying, the diseases in general, where your terminal disease illnesses, if they're corrective things for humankind, because there's so many people on Earth, you know what I'm saying, like.
Okay, like a balance.
Yeah, and not to say that anybody deserves that, somebody's doing that because there's like something beyond what they're capable of controlling, telling them to do it, which means I feel like sick, but it could be something bigger than what we're capable of understanding or seeing right now. We're not seeing the bigger scope on some other shit. Yo.
Yeah.
Flat Earth, my boy.
Flat Earth. He
Flat
wanna go there.
What y'all think? Hold on, man. Let me start.
I ain't no friend. I'm off Flat Earth, dog.
Yeah.
I'm on some whole different shit.
What you on?
See, look. All right. Flat Earth. He wanna go Flat Earth. So I put him on Flat Earth. Am I mistaken?
No, I've talked about Flat Earth.
Did I kind of make you revisit Flat Earth?
Sure, yeah, we talked about Flat Earth, and you gave me some scientific facts that I couldn't off top be like, no, this shit don't work like that.
These are facts that we researched. Like,
exactly.
I ain't gonna say this like we just been outside with calculators and shit.
But like shit, like if you're on a sphere,
the curvature of the
Earth. So if you're on the curve and you're here,
perfect. That's
how can you see here?
Exactly. And when you look so far in the distance, that shit should curve off, and you shouldn't be able to see shit. That shit don't happen.
So
you can Google it. You can YouTube it.
The first thing that made me just like, there's so many you can physically perform that
Yeah, like
You
that's
know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
see that with a spherical object or a round object. How the fuck can you see from here to here?
There's a lot of things, man. Like, there's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things that will make you think. There's no real pictures of the Earth. I don't care how you feel about that. It's always the same fucking picture. That shit is fucking Photoshop.
I've seen people do the
Like-
Instagram, the whatchamacallit, the astronauts do Instagram live and Instagram pictures, stories and shit of the Earth. So that's why I'm like, it keeps like, yo.
You gotta know, bro. Bro, they in the studio. I ain't gonna say they are. They could be.
I have seen the shit where they had scuba tanks. They were like
fake all of this shit, bro. You already know, like,
man.
Supposedly they faked the moon landing. So if this
say.
shit flat, they faked the moon landing.
Yeah.
So like, that's supposed to be a studio. Like that's they got a streaming 24/7 NASA. Like, it took them fucking forever to do this. They supposedly got all these satellites in the sky in the what is it, orbit?
Yeah.
Orbit. But we couldn't get a fucking picture of the Earth. We couldn't get a live stream just to see what's going on. If it's an alien invasion, a meteor attack, fucking.
That should have been the first thing that happened.
Spaceship.
I feel like, man.
You feel me? Like, we just come on now. Like, it's all right, whatever. All right.
Hey, what's the flat Earth like mission statement? What is their thing? How do they live? Flat Earth Society.
Flat Earth Society.
How y'all living out here on this flat Earth?
Let's see. Dang, they got a real website, yo.
Yeah, man. They got people believe in this. Like, it's
Bruh,
a believable like that.
Bruh, the research.
Yo, there's a dude in Nevada. I think he's putting his own money up to fly across the desert.
I think this is him right here.
Yeah.
Building his own steam-powered rocket to launch himself into the Atmo plane. Yep. We gonna see. I mean, dog.
Man, if the Earth is flat,
then what? Then what?
Where do all of these alien sightings come from? Are these people legitimately liars
Bruh,
now? Or crazy?
Bruh, you wanna go there? Antarctica?
Hey, please Google the Antarctica Treaty.
You think is this a game?
Yo.
No, nigga. Antarctica, nigga.
How many countries?
That shit.
60 some odd countries, 60 plus countries for sure, signed a treaty that bans travel beyond a certain point in Antarctica. I don't know how many, 53.
Signed on December 1st, 1959.
Excuse me, 53 parties have now signed it.
And yep, the total number of parties in the treaty today is now 53. That say, we not going to Antarctica.
You can't go to Antarctica.
You can't go to Antarctica. Don't nobody go to Antarctica. And yeah. Let that marinate. Why don't nobody go to Antarctica? It's a whole bunch of shit down there.
There's a military report.
Man.
Took a whole platoon down there.
Man.
And pretty much ran the airplanes they flew into a wall, an invisible wall that they couldn't see, and blew up. It's
so many stories about Antarctica, dog.
It makes me feel weird, man. Like, cause
really should.
Genuinely, how does your everyday life change if
it don't right now?
If the Earth is flat?
I think that's the worst part about it is that deep down inside, you know it should.
I like looking at the stars. I like looking at the moon.
But they don't.
Are they fake?
How are we flying? I think they're fake in the sense of they're not what they tell us they are, but they're something. They're there, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, they exist.
I've seen shit saying that the moon is a projection on the inside of a dome.
I mean, I've seen shit saying that the moon projects its own light. That the moon generates its own light.
Like it's like a baby sun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and supposedly moonlight has a whole different energy. You know what I'm saying? And shit. So
I know I can't go out when it's full moon.
Hey, be careful.
Hey yo, what's today, dog?
Y'all
You better watch out, bro.
Alright. I gotta find something to put over you or something. That'd be funny. But yeah, supposedly, dog. So I mean,
I should put shit on. It just jumped in front of me.
it just cut. We would have cut this shit.
Oh, just have me sitting here like regular.
You'd be like, you should just like lead off. Boom. But yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot of shit that they tell us that don't make no fucking sense. I can say that.
Yo, the genuine, like, think about, this is how the human mind works, right? The jockstrap or the cup was invented, I think,
After.
before a helmet was invented for what's this shit called, cricket, and other sports where your nuts are in danger as well as your head because you're throwing a stone that you're calling a ball.
Man, it's so much shit I wonder now, dog. Especially after that flat Earth shit. I gotta go there because you went there.
What you got, man?
Flat Earth shit led me to some research that says the soil that we live on today,
What soil is that?
as in the U.S. of A,
Mm-hmm.
is actually Egypt. And I said, what the fuck?
You talking about this Egypt?
Nah, I'm talking about this Egypt. Yeah. That's the Mississippi, that's the Nile, yeah. So, I mean, if you look, like they don't say the regular bullshit, like 30% of the land on this side of the Mississippi and 70% on this side. If you look at Egypt, same shit. There's a city off of the Nile called Memphis in Egypt. And wouldn't you know, happens to be a city off the Mississippi named Memphis in America. So, I mean, it's...
How close is Cairo?
I should look that up.
This is a Cairo, Georgia. It's spelled like Cairo, Egypt.
Cairo's actually right off the Nile, looks like. But yeah, I mean, there have been a lot of there are a lot of pyramids on U.S. soil. There are caves in the Grand Canyon where a shitload of Egyptian artifacts were found. You can't go there. You can Google it. Apparently, Alexander the Great's tomb is in Illinois. This is nowhere confirmed or denied, of course, because they don't want you to know, but there were a bunch of artifacts found in southern Illinois. There are pyramids in southern Illinois. So I don't know. Because if this Egypt and the world flat, like what are y'all hiding?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck are y'all hiding? Because now something's gonna change. I ain't gonna front.
If Egypt is America,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now
that's something totally different. That's immediate change.
Coincide.
But look, like, okay, so you're saying that if you find out the world is flat, then you automatically feel like Egypt is America, or America is Egypt. Excuse me.
Not even necessarily, but kinda, and that goes for either or.
And that's just because you've been lied to
That's
about
just
something
because I
so
don't believe
major.
shit they say, and now I gotta take all my senses as fact. So
Right.
really, that's really what I'm doing, and that's what I'm leaning towards. But I guess I'm still brainwashed and just don't want to do it. But I don't know what it means. Like, what the fuck? Now what? It's fun to talk about though.
It is, man, and it's like, there's a quote. I think it's by Albert Einstein. It's that a great mind doesn't have to believe in an idea to entertain it, and this is one of those things where
Exactly.
I don't necessarily not believe it, but I don't believe. I'm agnostic about a flat Earth because I've no way in my life, in my reality, to prove that Earth is round or Earth is flat. You know what I'm saying? For all I know, Earth could be a fucking triangle. We don't know, nigga.
I was when I got on the research, I became a flat earther. I thought I was pretty firm on it.
I had to stop.
This guy's flat.
I had to stop because it was like not necessarily making me question what I believe in, but it's like, yo, I'm getting upset that motherfuckers have been lying to me so fucking long. That's what's making me mad about it.
It's a fact though. Like outside of flat Earth, like that's why it's to me I like it because it's kind of a wake up call because that's like I like that a lot of the flat Earth research that I see says use your senses, use your common fucking sense. What do you think?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Granted, okay, yeah, you can't fly in the sky, but just use all the experiences that you've gone through, you've been through, and what you know what I'm saying? Come to your conclusion. And don't nobody got no fucking evidence that this motherfucker is
round, spherical.
We're not saying it's not a triangle, but it's flat.
Right. I'm not saying the spherical versus flat.
It's flat. I know this bitch ain't. We ain't going like this when this bitch flat. Like it ain't no tip at the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's that whole Antarctica thing where they're saying like our orientation of where we are is totally messed up. Like we're encased in something.
Yeah. They're saying it's a wall.
Yeah.
Rather. There's a lot of theories. I'm gonna say.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Like
let me see.
It's getting arguments with my dad just to push buttons and stuff about religion. Like if aliens were real, or if this happens, does that shake your faith in what you believe in? And I feel like it kind of has to, but the superseding thing that he used to do is no, because they were made by God. Like how do you feel about that? Like does that automatically disprove the belief or Christianity?
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Does the proof of flat Earth, aliens, all of this disprove like Christianity and all of like religions in that sense that believe in higher being? You know what I'm saying? Because if you believe in a higher being, does that mean that your higher being is now an alien?
I mean, what? Because I'm a guy that is stuck in proof, so I'm agnostic to that as well. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't say that negates a higher being.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that it don't line up with the Christianity story. I can't say that. Like,
I feel like
it ain't never been no aliens or no. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, they ain't said the Earth was round.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, to be honest, they line up a lot of the biblical stories with America being Egypt, if I'm not mistaken. For what that's worth. I mean, I don't know what it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it says. I don't know. It got me believing on some fucking crystal skull shit, nigga. Like we magic, nigga. Like we black magic for real. It's something they trying to hide, man. You know what I'm saying? There's something they trying to hide. Like people like Dr. Sabi getting knocked off, and you know what I'm saying?
Some bullshit.
I was talking to the homeboy at work. He was saying he was reading the study. It was like something like 150 something holistic healers died. Yeah, a year or some shit, or it was one particular year or something like that. Don't quote me. You know what I'm saying? But there was a year and 156 holistic healers dying. You know what I'm saying? So that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just you know what I'm saying? It's something they're hiding, man. And I don't know. I'm just curious as to how far it goes. Like I know it's powerful.
I used to get like perturbed when people be like, "Man, I'm vegan. I don't eat meat. I don't do this. I don't do that." It's like, man, shut your motherfucking ass up. And then like I started dabbling in shit. I'm like, oh.
And felt that shit.
Yeah, bro. I saw this video and these dudes on this organic cattle farm, and buddy was walking up to like the calves and shooting them in their head with a 45, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Like they twitching on the ground and shit. I was like, oh, damn, that meat's probably good. Those things are tender, but that was very, 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 very unnecessary.
You ain't even
like,
see.
yo,
You ain't even see. You seen the ones where like it'd be like in a space this big, it'd be like 12 cows, nigga.
Yeah.
Like 12.
Yeah.
It'd be like shit, like this high. And they'll come in that bitch and just grab that bitch, just like you said, BAM! Grab that bitch, sling it up, slit his throat, let it drain out.
In front of the other cows,
that bitch have shit all on it. Cause it's just living in its own shit. It's just sitting right there eating, living in this shit. Strain that bitch up, start cutting that bitch up.
Mm-hmm. Like man, like we're
man.
it's like dog.
It's
we're
not,
more and more living in it's like a sci-fi movie, bro. Like the shit that we're taught, and then we find out like, oh wait, hold on, that's not fucking real.
Exactly. That's not real.
What you been listening to? You
okay? Shit.
We got a bunch of jazz fusion.
Jazz fusion.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Some trap stuff, some recent trap stuff to check out as well.
Okay. Who in the trap?
Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi actually.
Cardi, okay.
But it's
okay.
yeah.
You rocking with
nice,
that?
Yeah, the production is nice. I mean, it's the same. It's repetitive, but
okay.
very good.
Doesn't work though.
Very good. That's my as of recent.
That's what's up.
okay?
What's up?
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
All right, you check you out.
What you been on, man?
Shit, man. Same like few, man. I was, like some Ethiopian funk jazz shit. Like it's been some old school curated playlists by Spotify. I've been finding a lot of samples that people have been using and have been just like, oh wow.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's always dope.
But yeah, man. I listen nothing too. Jaden Smith. Shout out Jaden Smith.
Oh man, yeah.
Yo.
Oh man.
That kid's talented, dude.
Oh man.
That and Neo Yokio, the anime show he has on Netflix.
Yeah.
Both of those are dope. Like, hey, shout out to you, Jaden. Did anything, bro?
Swag, salute.
What you got going on, homie?
Man, I've been on man. I've been on this Don trip lately, man. I've been on that real heavy. He just dropped, I think it's called 2-Clip Trip. Check that out. The new Saha.
Yeah, Saha.
I'm rocking with that new Saha. He going the fuck in. Definitely check the new Saha. No Dope on Sundays. What else, man? What else? I've been listening to a couple of joints. I almost want to go back and look. I gotta shout out this one song. I Ain't Stressing, man. I just know Lil Duval on it. I think it's Young Raw. I'm sorry, I don't want to mess the man's name up. Dope Boy Raw. And 5 mics. That shit go hard. I ain't stressing. Play that shit when you know you start to stress. Just play that shit real quick. And that shit gonna come on, and he gonna be like, bitch, you stressing? Why? And then you gonna start grooving. So just keep that in your arsenal. What else I've been on though? I'm finna go through. I did run through that real quick. I'm trying to think. There's some other albums I wanted to mention, man. Alright, here we go. Dro. I did play that new Dro. Oh, the fucking Fabulous and Jada. That's what I wanted to say.
You know, man, I feel like I fuck with Fab and Jada.
Hey, say it. I need to give it
another listen. That
listen.
shit was a little late, man. Like we needed that when we needed rap to be brought back from wherever it was direction it was going.
We needed that.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's not enough people that fuck with bars. You know what I'm saying? That fuck with the simplicity of just, hey, here's the beat. That's dope and all, but check these motherfucking bars out. Like there's not enough of that anymore. Everything's like now, yo, check this motherfucking beat out.
Legit.
Niggas rapping on it, but the beat though, check that. Yeah, dance.
Niggas ain't saying shit. I mean,
but that Jada and Fab, I personally fuck with it, but I don't feel like it fits in hip hop's climate right now.
All right, with. I feel like that's the issue with hip hop because it's no balance.
Exactly.
There's no balance.
Exactly.
I'm gonna kind of leave that at that. I ain't even gonna go in.
All right.
The new Damian Marley, that Stony Hill. Check that the fuck out.
I will.
That shit goes hard. There's some more shit I gotta check out. Joe dropped the new shit. This nigga dropped the album last month and this month. Miguel dropped his new shit.
Hey, Miguel shit go hard.
I heard some of it.
Miguel and J. Cole don't make bad music.
They don't miss. They don't miss.
Hey, nah. Miguel, J. Cole.
Yeah, y'all just need to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, please.
Please, por favor.
Please. We'll pay for it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been on, man. Keeping it pretty simple. I got some shit to check out. I got to still check out that Crit. I've been slow motion on that because he goes so deep in. I gotta get my head right to really dive in that Crit.
What was that show where they used to blindfold you? They blindfold you is a YouTube show. They blindfold the producer, set him loose in a record store, pick up 3 hours. Rhythm Roulette. Yo, Crit went on Rhythm Roulette
and spaz.
And he put a beat down, and then he put a 16 on that bitch with a hook.
No game.
Good shit, sir.
No game. That's a great show.
Yeah.
He showed out. So yeah, that's what we'll be listening to, man. What else, man? I mean, the blunt's out.
Yeah. Shit. Y'all know what time it is. Blunt's out. We're gonna roll up again, but we're gonna chunk y'all a deuce before we do that.
You know it. Well, thank y'all for joining us once again.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Here at SmokeLikeGuys.com.
You know what we do here.
We will be back real soon. Hold it down.
Rockstar cool.
Stay up. Smoking poet.
Hasta luego.
Alright, y'all. Get out.
Phew.
Nah, y'all gotta get out for real.
It's like, get out.
Yeah. Few said peace out too.
I mean, I'm finna.
Deuces.